The Lord tells us marriage is current. And that's what builds a strong family bond, a strong family structure. Go to, let's jump over to the 19th chapter. It says this. It says, house and riches are inheritance of fathers. It says, and a prudent wife is where? No, I'm sorry, Proverbs 19:14. Thank you. It says, house and riches are the inheritance of fathers, and a prudent wife is from who?
The Lord.
It's from the Lord. So we keep reading scriptures about how the Most High is always promoting what? Marriage. And that's what we got to instill in the children. And we instilling that in the children so they can avoid the dangers that we grew up in, a lot of us. So we can instill these things into the children, and we promote it to the children and teach it as a beautiful and rejoicing thing, so they can avoid the things of how we grew up. You know, a lot of us grew up in them broken homes out of parents wasn't there. See? And so when they get older, they already know, you know what? When they meet a woman, and when they're being taught about marriage, and they know when they dealing with a woman, they know that time, you know what? They're already going in the mind frame that I'm going to be dealing with what? Virtuous woman be getting married. Because what did Tobit do with Tobias? He what? He taught him about marriage. He taught him, look, let's get that. Go to Tobit chapter 4. Go back there. Tobit chapter 4, somebody can read it, verse 12.
It says, beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers.
What is he telling them? When we break that scripture down, somebody break that part down right there.
He's saying avoid fornication, and to do that, marry a woman of your own nation.
It says exactly, beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers. Now he's teaching them to marry within his own tribe. Why?
Lord's inheritance.
The Lord inheritance. See, that we had those then. But it also, he going to further explain. So he's telling them, look, avoid whoredom by chiefly taking a wife of the seed of thy fathers. See, he's teaching the son to get married. It says, and what else?
And take not a strange woman to wife.
See, he's telling them, look, don't be dealing with these other nations. Don't take a strange woman to wife. But he's still including and talking about what?
Marriage.
He's still talking about marriage. And he's teaching this valuable lesson to his son. Go ahead.
Which is not of thy father's tribe. For we are the children of the prophets, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
So now he's taking them back to where?
Scriptures, creation.
He's taking them back to the scriptures, creation. He's taking them back to the forefathers. All the way back to Noah. It says, for we are the children of the prophets, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Check this out. Check out what he's about to teach his son regarding the forefathers and how they got down and dealt. Go ahead.
Remember, my son.
Why would he remember?
Because he was taught.
He was already being taught this. He wasn't like, who's Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Dad? He knew who the forefathers were. So the father, before he goes out and sets him out on his journey, he's teaching him, remember what I taught you. Go ahead.
That our fathers from the beginning.
From where?
From the beginning.
From the beginning. What did they do?
Even that they all married.
They were some of them.
Even that they all married.
Two of them.
Even that they all married.
They all what?
Married.
Married what?
Wives of their own kindred.
So it says, remember, son, that means Noah, What did he do?
Married a wife of his own nation.
What did Abraham do?
Same thing.
Isaac,
Same thing.
Jacob.
Same thing.
So he's using the scriptures and he's teaching them about our history and our nation. Remember what our forefathers did. See? From the very beginning, going all the way back to the flood. So Noah obviously was saved his life. He went out there fornicating. It says, our fathers from the beginning, even they all married wives of their own kindred. And because they did that, check out what he said next.
And were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land.
So because they applied the commandments, because they married wives of their own nation, because they married and were avoiding fornication and whoredom, the Lord blessed them in what?
Children.
Their children. See? Because Abraham did what was right, Isaac was blessed. Because Isaac did what was right, Jacob was blessed. See? And eventually, when you read the scriptures, Israel inherited that land. Go ahead.
Now therefore, my son, love thy brethren, and despise not in thy heart thy brethren, the sons and daughters of thy people, and not taking a wife of them, for in pride is destruction and much trouble, and in lewdness is decay and great want, for lewdness is the mother of famine.
See? So he's teaching them, look, don't be dealing with these other nations. Don't be out here fornicating, son, because what's going to end up, and if you end up taking a woman of another nation, the Lord said that's really what?
It's pride.
It's pride.
Hatred.
It's what?
Hatred.
It's hatred. That's why it says, despise not thy heart, thy brethren. It says the sons and daughters of thy people, and not taking a wife of them. Because what is this world? What are some of the common stereotypes we hear among our people? Don't what? I ain't dealing with no damn black woman. Got too much mouth. She don't know how to act. She argumentative. All the negative stereotypes. But when he go home and go to bed in his bedroom, who's waking his black behind up?
His wife, his black woman. Oh, crap.
His who? His mom is usually that. Wait, ain't your mom black, dude? Yeah, but I ain't dealing with no black woman, man. She got, she after my money. When Negroes don't have nothing anyway. We ain't got nothing, but she after everything I got. Barely making it, but got all these stereotypes that, and what we gotta understand, brothers and sisters, a lot of stuff we think, a lot of stuff that we be saying, they're not even original thoughts. Those are thoughts implanted in our heads by the enemy. We don't even realize that. We thinking, yeah, I ain't married no. Brother, that's something you done heard.
Rap.
On rap. You watching the TV show. See, that's what I'm talking about. Movies. Marrying no black woman, man. You read in the tabloids, Facebook, YouTube. I ain't marrying no woman. Shit. Thinking she's worse than you. No, go ahead.
Because when you listen to that rap music, you know the lyrics and all that ain't for the Edomite women.
Thank you.
They'll turn that thing, they'll cut that thing off. So all that rap, and they talking about the BIT, all that, right in your mind, who they talking about, sisters? The whole time. If you look at it, listen to it.
And they teaching you to devalue yourself, to degrade and devalue your own people. So when you look at a sister, I deal with her, but I ain't marrying her. Already got fixated in our mind. I'm gonna do it. You know what? I need me that white woman. I gotta have her. I gotta have Becky. She's stability. She's submissive. She's stable. See? Go ahead, Z.
This is one guy I worked with. He was like, man, I'm giving my wife 6 more months. January, I'm giving the Asian. Man, he's a servant, man. I'm like, man, you better think about that real quick. He was like, man, I can't deal with her no more. She don't cook, she don't clean.
And we got to be careful that we're not perpetuating them stereotypes. That's why look at all the effort that this brother is doing, going through to teach his son the right thing about marriage. How to deal. You get a woman. Look, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Understand, this is what marriage is about. Look at our forefathers. Remember what I taught you. So when he went in that room in Tobit 8, Tobias went down and prayed. Where did he learn all that from? His mom and dad had already taught him this. See, he knew what to do. See? He already knew, you know what? Cool. Let me, before we handle this, let's give this, let's let the Most High bless us. Because if not, go to Hebrews chapter 13. Sometimes we forget about this. Hebrews chapter 13. You got it.
Verse 1?
No, verse 4.
Marriage is honorable.
What is honorable?
Marriage is honorable in all.
See, marriage is honorable in all. See, that's what we got to understand. In the eyesight of the Most High, the honorable thing to do when we deal with a woman is to what?
Honorable.
Is to what?
Married.
Marry her. Not just, you know what? Got them rap songs like the brother was bringing out, tooted and booted. We know. Don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Me and Mrs. Jones, all these songs being perpetuated. And like when they singing that, we know what they talking about, tooted and booted. They ain't talking about the white woman. They talking about dealing with their sister and getting rid of them. And then we walk through the community, wondering why sister's angry. My brother's frustrated. Why the child got complexes, he can't concentrate in school. A lot of times the boys be the fathers at home. While the dad out running, creating more kids with this woman, that woman, 5 other women, and then get mad when Esau come back and make him pay for his children. Or throw him in jail. Or he can't leave the country now. See? It's because of the way we've been conditioned. And thank God the Most High has preserved a lot of us from that. Well, we don't have 5, 6, 7 baby mamas. And why is that?
Mercy of the Lord.
The Most High, the mercy of the Lord been giving us this protection. See, we don't see the outcome of the thing. We only see, you know, I'm just going to take that. I'm going to deal with that. I'm going to touch that. But we're not seeing a disease that may come behind it. And we think little stuff like just kissing. I just gave her a kiss, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Where does it say you can't, brothers back in the day, where does it say you can't kiss a sister? How is that fornication? But come up with mono. That's the kissing disease for y'all that don't know. End up coughing, feel like your throat about to blow up. All from a little kiss. Y'all laughing, but it's serious. Sister at our job died from meningitis. How you get meningitis? One of the ways, kissing, saliva, contact. We don't be thinking about that kind of stuff. We ain't thinking, oh, this brother's fine. We ain't thinking this brother gums bleeding. He ain't brushed his teeth or took care of oral hygiene in months. And end up contacting something. So the Lord is telling us, look, marriage is honorable in all. It says what?
And the bed undefiled.
It says, and the bed undefiled. Remember we went over that class? Dealing with Reuben? I don't know, brothers, remember that back a while ago. Yeah, because it said the bed undefiled. What did Reuben do? The scriptures say he defiled his father's bed. Fornicating with who? His father's wife. Go ahead.
But whoremongers.
But who?
But whoremongers.
Notice how I break it up. Go ahead.
But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
So it ain't just adulterers. It says, but what's a whoremonger?
Sleeping all around.
Sleeping all around. Today's term, they call them a thigh.
Wow.
That's true. That's terms that the children can understand. They know what a thigh is. A hoe. Male or female. Going from this one to that one. And what is somebody that has gonorrhea? What do they look like?
You don't know.
You don't know. What's somebody that got mono look like? Or got syphilis, what do they look like? What does somebody that got herpes look like? Don't know. That's why the Lord's saying, look, deal with the marriage, that's the safe bet. It says, whoremongers and adulterers, the Most High will what?
Judge.
He's going to judge. Does he give a specific judgment here? All it says is the Lord will judge. He will deal with that. That's why we got to stay in constant repentance mode. One more. Go back to the Apocrypha. Go to Ecclesiastes 23. So the Lord always promotes marriage and dealing right. There's a lot more scriptures dealing with the fornication. And remember, Paul's bringing this stuff out because a lot of this stuff was going down in the churches. So it has to come out. You look at Corinth, it was happening with that church. So Ecclesiastes 23 and verse 16.
2 sorts of men multiply sin, and the third will bring wrath. A hot mind is as a burning fire.
It says a hot mind is as a burning fire. Go ahead.
It will never be quenched till it be consumed.
See? What's a hot mind?
Lustful.
A lustful mind. Horny dog. See? It says a hot mind is as a burning fire. It will never be quenched till it be what? Consumed. See? Only way that mind is going to be consumed, only way that mind is going to be quenched is when it's finally what? It's when that fire is put out. Go ahead.
A fornicator in the body of his flesh will never cease till he has kindled a fire.
So it says a fornicator in the body of his flesh will never what?
Cease.
It won't stop till he has kindled a fire. Same judgment for the hot mind is the same judgment for the fornicator. Go ahead.
All bread is sweet to a whoremonger.
So it says all bread is sweet to a whoremonger. What does that mean?
It don't matter. It don't matter what shape, size.
Fat, skinny, man, woman. This is all bread.
Child,
Yeah. Dog,
dog,
cats,
cat,
horse.
cows. It says all bread is sweet to a who?
A hormone.
A whoremonger. It says he will not leave off till he what?
Die.
That's why the Lord had to stress that in Hebrews chapter 13. Marriage is honorable in all and the bed undefiled. Lord don't want it to go there. That's why he tells us, stop it now. That's why he shuts us down before we even get started. How do we get to the mountain? The mountains of Sinai. The Lord, the first thing that come out the mouth of the Lord is, thou shalt what?
I know the God before me.
Don't have no other gods. And he kept hitting us with, thou shalt not. Don't do this. Don't do that. You don't read why we're not supposed to commit adultery in that scripture. He just said, don't commit adultery. The after effect, the repercussions of that is what happens after we commit the act. He says, thou shalt not steal. You don't tell us that if you steal, you're going to go to jail or somebody going to shoot you in the back and kill you. No, it just says, thou shalt not steal. We're supposed to have reverence and respect for that. Period. We're not supposed to find out what the repercussions of these actions are. We don't want to. So we got to always understand the Lord is protecting us through these scriptures at all times. He's protecting us. He's protecting the children. He's protecting, and it's to the point to where he's even protecting the future generations. That's why we have him here today. It didn't stop with just our forefathers and that generation in Christ. He gave it to us up until this day to protect us now. So we got to always remember that. You know, the Lord loves us. And the Lord going to continue to deal with us, and He's going to constantly continue to edify us and teach us. But we as a people, we got to continually hearken to these commandments. And when we hearken to the commandments, watch the blessings start flowing. It's going to flow. So much to where the Lord going to be, until He's going to be like, man, I got to catch up with this stuff because it's coming so quick. See? But if we don't, Most High He's not going to bless us like that. So, if anybody got any other words or exhortation? Anything to add, brothers? All right. Happy Sabbath, Most High in Christ bless everybody.
Sabbath.